Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the AirBehr Chats. Today, we're going to talk about why Air hates Street Fighter V.
Welcome to AirBehr Chat. We teach you how to Street Fighter.
So Air, there's been like a little bit of negativity among some of the top players. I won't say everyone about Street Fighter V and kind of why they don't like it. Tell me, Air. Tell me what's going on here.
So I basically only joined one major.
Yeah.
I mean, I just joined because it was so close
Yeah.
to home. But I didn't even want to join. But after basically the game was out for like 1 month, I kind of stopped.
And why? Like, why exactly? Like, what's just detracting you from this?
Kind of stale, the game.
Yeah.
I feel like no matter who I use or how I try to be creative, it's like the same thing.
Yeah.
For example, like every character, doesn't matter who and what you do, is like something leads to a soft knockdown.
Yeah.
And then you do like a dash into immediate hack. It's either that or into a throw. So that's basically the meta of the game. So it's a little bit boring, right?
So do you think that this is gonna go on for the rest of this game's life cycle? Like, don't you think because we're only 3-4 months into this game's life now?
4 months.
Yeah. It hasn't been long. That's like super young. Like even a year or two is considered very young.
Mm-hmm.
Street Fighter 4 had 8 years to develop. Like that's a long time, man. Like that's
Right.
like, and I don't know how the top players felt. I'm sure the Third Strike players were hating on Street Fighter 4 when that first came out.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I remember it too. Like, do you think that's maybe like part of it?
Well, it might be, the game is still new, but honestly, with all these like media and stuff, how we can learn so fast with like online, your local scene,
Yeah.
and all these like YouTube videos and stuff, right? People streaming and stuff.
Yeah.
I think we are, learning at a very fast pace already.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, everyone is doing the same thing.
Yeah.
And, I'm like, I mean, I still watch it stream and stuff. I'll be like, okay, let me just hold up a little bit and like watch like tournaments and see, how the game goes and stuff,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
But we only look at the same thing, Results are, we saw fairies, except like the same people like Infiltration, Takedo and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
But they are still doing the same thing, except they have better mind games and stuff.
Yeah. Better defense.
Better
and it's
defense and
solid,
stuff. Not really mix-up wise, but it's just like that 50-50. They're better at it.
Yeah.
So before people discover about the 8-frame lag, input lag, I felt like something was missing, but I didn't know it was there.
Yeah.
But I felt like whenever I try to play footsies, let's say, when I do like a whip punish and stuff, it just doesn't work. I'm like, okay, my reaction is pretty godlike, and then Street Fighter 4, I can react to that.
Air,
like a
air
whip
ladies and
punish.
gentlemen. Yeah.
I can actually whip punish almost
Anything. Yeah.
but I felt like it was impossible
yeah.
in Street Fighter 5. So I mean, okay, I am getting older, but I don't think that was the
Yeah,
reason
the
why.
reason, yeah.
And then also like, I'm like, okay, I swear I blocked the overhead, but
Yeah.
I just can't block it.
Can't
It seems
block
like
it, yeah.
unblockable, and it's not just me. All the other players locally, they're like, oh, yo, I swear I blocked it, right? And I was like, yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
And finally, people discover the input lag, so everything makes sense to me. And I felt like, yo, this is not fun,
Yeah.
It's just something that it's part of our game plan and skills. And I felt like the game took it away from us.
Yeah.
So that's something I don't like. And since I play with you, I really like to have those like perfect spacing and whip punishing and stuff.
Yeah.
Just doesn't allow me to.
Yeah, it makes me really sad because I feel like you've always been a Ryu player. You've been known for your Ryu, and like this is the one game where like I feel like Ryu really
It's
shines.
really good, and then
like I put him on my number one in my top 5 list. I seriously think that he's limitless. Because like his style gets expressed
I
so
agree.
much
I agree.
from the player compared to some other characters. Like. I mean, every player can express themselves through a character, but Ryu is just like every Ryu I watch is like so kind of different.
Yes.
So I'm just wondering, like, let's go back to the 8 frames of lag. I guess we can talk about that in a whole other video.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, after everyone discovered about the lag, I still been playing every week because we have weekly
Yeah.
at the shop here. I still play it. I still do well, win it, but I felt like my passion's not there anymore. I'm just playing because I'm here
you're
anyways.
Playing for the sake of it. That makes me
Yeah.
so sad to hear, man. Because it's like I seriously think you have like some of the most potential, like here in Canada, and like you're just. I get so sad when you make these status updates that you're playing Overwatch. You know, I come here in your weird ass casting couch. All right,
It's a good game. It's a game.
I come
guys.
here. There's Scrabble here, guys. There's Truth or Dare. I haven't been here for a month. What the fuck's been going on, dude?
This is what's going on,
This is ridiculous. This is
Like, we'd rather play these, like playing like Puzzle Fighter, Mario, and rather playing like Street Fighter 5.
we walked in. He's playing Mario Brothers. It's so upsetting, and because I see you play and I watch you play in tournament, and I'm like, fuck. Like Kenny has so much potential to like just kill it. You just like it's clear that you don't practice matchups. You don't really train too much.
I don't even play.
Yeah, I don't play, and I don't know. I wish you gave it a bit more of a chance.
No, I did. Honestly, like when I started Street Fighter 5, when the game dropped,
Yeah.
after the first 2 weeks, I felt like, this is my game.
Yeah.
I think I do really, really well. But then, time passed by. I feel like this game sucks.
You know what I think your issue is though. I think you're looking at what top players are doing.
No, not just that.
But I think you think that they're already at the ceiling for the game.
No.
Because-
It's not the reason why. It's the main reason why. Like, okay, first the online is really bad.
Yeah.
Let's be real. It's really bad.
Yeah.
If it takes like 5 to 10 minutes to find one match, you don't want to play.
Yeah.
You play one game and then you're like, okay, let's wait 10 minutes to play the game. So 1 hour you're playing like less than 12 games.
Yeah.
So that's stupid, right? Then I felt like, okay, let's go into training mode. Then I go in training mode. I'm very creative, but when I go into training mode, I felt like, what am I doing here?
What am I doing here?
I'm just wasting hours and finding nothing because the game is,
Yeah.
everything is there already. You can't just find anything else, but maybe like a couple safe jumps is not very useful. I felt like, okay, back in like Street Fighter 4, or not just Street Fighter 4, any games, even like Marvel, I don't play it, but you can tell people go into the lab, they can find new combos,
Yeah.
like it's limitless. But right now it's like the game limits your creativity, which is really something I hate.
Yeah, in a sense, it is a little bit more simplified. And listen, like I'm not here to convince you to like a game.
No, of
at
course.
the end of the day, it's a video game.
Right,
you can't convince you like, Ken, you have to like this game.
I know,
right now.
but
like, don't you think at the same time, like what I mentioned before, is like Street Fighter 4 was literally 7-8 years.
but then the game was, just
that-
combos alone.
Yeah, I know, I
You see
agree.
new
It
ones
was, like-
every day, but right now you
true.
never see new combos since the first week. What was the latest coolest combo you've seen already?
I mean,
since second day.
You
It's
see
the
some
same
cool
combo.
You see some cool parries.
Parries.
Yeah.
But combo wise, every character from day one, those combos are already out.
That
People
is
discovered
true,
already.
yeah.
You have never seen any newer combos. Maybe
Yeah.
Mikai, you see a little bit of setups here and there.
Some
But
cool
that's it,
stuff.
right? So that's what I don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah, and of course, mainly because of the input lag.
And I'm surprised you don't even like that too, because you played Ryu in Street Fighter 4, and let's face it, he's not a very big setup-heavy character.
But he has
You
a
know?
lot of.
Yeah, he
Well,
had some cool situational
I mean,
stuff and
I
character-specific
really,
stuff.
Right. I really
Yeah.
like how they took away the option select.
Yeah,
I like that.
I agree. I like that.
I really
too a
like
lot.
it, but
Yeah.
I felt like, aside from that, taking away hard knockdown is not cool.
Yeah.
Because hard knockdown is when you have different strategies and stuff. I felt like no
mean,
matter
you-
how you knock down your opponent, the game goes the same.
Yeah. Well, you get it on crush counter now. That's the only time you get it. I know it's hard to
Exactly.
set up. I know it's
And you
difficult.
can't even set it up. You're just pressing buttons.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, you know what? This is a different game. Let's not treat this like the same of other games like Street Fighter and KOF and whatever,
Yeah.
right? So I felt like, okay, let me try again. Then recently, I watched Stumpfest Grand Finals.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? I'm done with this game. So the whole top 8, it was like this and
Yeah.
this. It was just all jumping because of
Yeah.
the input lag.
Yeah.
I understand what they're doing. Like Momochi was just jumping on Tokido, and I totally understand why.
Yeah.
Because why? When there's input lag, when you can't have perfect anti-air, why wouldn't I take advantage of jumping in? Right? When you jump in, you
Yeah.
get a 40%
Yeah.
combo, and your anti-air only does 10%. So that was the whole match. I was
Yeah.
like, dude, this is stupid, right?
Yeah.
And I know these like Tokido and Momochi, they both have like godlike footsies and
They
stuff.
do,
Like,
very
when we
good
watched like
reactions,
last
yeah.
year's Stunfest Daigo versus Momochi, it was steep. You can see everything like the spacing, the zoning.
Yeah.
It was great. It was very, fascinating to watch. But now watching like this year's Stunfest, I was like,
Yeah.
that's why I was playing Mario earlier.
Yeah.
I was practicing
Oh,
the jumping.
that's okay.
Yeah, I
Oh,
was practicing
okay.
the jumping.
I get it, okay. Air, ladies and gentlemen. So before we close this video out, like, was it confirmed whether or not this 8 frames was on purpose?
Apparently, Capcom said it's on purpose, but
They said on purpose, and then later on they said it wasn't on purpose. It's like it's still somewhat in the air.
So.
I don't know.
Well,
but
I really hope they fix it. I'm sure if they fix it, it'll be a much better game.
yeah. So before we wrap up this video, so you're obviously still gonna give this game a chance, and you're
Well, Ibuki and Barong is coming out, and
Yeah.
they totally don't. They look like they don't play like the rest of the cast.
Yeah.
So.
Do you
definitely
think
give
they
it a
can fix
try.
this game with like if they were to do like a season 2 expansion, like a Super Street Fighter 5, which they won't do, they'll call it like season 2 or something. Do you think that even with some system changes they can like Street Fighter 5
System
is
change?
like it's fixable? Do you think it's
I really think the main issue is just the lag right now.
the lag?
I think without the lag, we can actually play footsie and zoning, right? But right now, people are just relying on the random preemptive buttons.
The buttons,
If
okay.
you watch like high level match, you can just see like half a screen like whipping buttons and stuff because they don't even know what the hell. They don't even know how to play a footsie game. It's impossible right now, and that's all I've been seeing. And once they fix that,
We'll
they
see.
can stop jump ins. But right now, jump in is just not free, but
It's good.
very good.
It's very good.
Very
Yeah.
good. So I really don't see a point playing. No, not like playing, but like practicing. I don't think even practicing would get you like
Yeah.
better. You definitely learn the matchups, but it wouldn't get you like your personal skills. It won't improve your fundamentals, I think,
Yeah.
because you're just kind of still like a guessing game right there.
Yeah.
That's
Well, we'll wrap it up there. I like this game. I'm not gonna argue with you.
I know
with,
you
like,
do. I
the-
know you do. I mean, a lot of
but
people
I'm
do.
also a ultra bronze player, so you can't really take too much from me. But ladies and gentlemen, that is why Air dislike Street Fighter 5. Give him your comments and let him know what you guys think below
Yeah,
because
yeah.
definitely he's got to hear it, man. He's got to have a little bit
mean-
more faith in this game.
This might be the first time I'm not going to Evo, but I might still go. It depends how Ibuki and Barra plays.
Okay.
So
We'll see.
anyway,
Anyways, guys.
thanks for watching.
Until next time. Don't mind Air, guys. He's being a little bit of an idiot. Thank you so much for watching this episode of AirBehr Dojo. This is a new channel for us, so it means a lot.
Please subscribe to our channel, follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Peace out.